How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Pete's Carport. This is my 89 Honda Accord LXI that I picked up from Miami, Florida from the original owner with only 38,000 miles on it. I'll link that video down below where I picked it up. I've done a couple other slight restoration videos on this car. And one thing that's been bothering me since I got it is the AC has not been blowing cold. Now, I did try adding coolant to it originally, and it was low, but I had a feeling there was a leak somewhere. Didn't really look too deep into it because I put the car off to the side and was driving my other vehicles that had AC during the summer, and now it's cooled off a little bit. I want to figure it out, and of course I popped the hood and started kind of looking around and realized I have a leak coming from the low pressure switch right here. And that was where I was going to start, because I had a feeling that was what was causing this, because when I did get the AC to come on, it would click on, click off, click on, click off, and typically that's either a high or low pressure switch. And right away I figured I'd look at the low pressure that was right here, and sure enough, this is our culprit. Now, I did add a paper clip to this, and the compressor does kick on. Unfortunately, there's not enough coolant in here to test if it's cold, because a lot of it is down there. So first thing I'm going to do is pop this low pressure switch off. I know there's a gasket on those. I don't know if the switch itself is bad, but I think I'm going to replace it anyways. But I want to take it out and see if I can replace the gasket on there and fill it with coolant and see if we can get this thing to be cold. So I think it's a 27 millimeter. You want to have a deep socket, and that's just going to slide right over this like that. Yeah, 27 seems to work, and we're going to undo it, and we're going to take a look at the bottom, because there should be a little rubber gasket on there that we can replace. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, and it is off. And yeah, sure enough, there is no gasket on there. So I believe, yeah, actually there is. It is just completely gone, man. So a lot of times, this one's been switched over to R134. You don't change these gaskets out, and then R134 will just destroy these. And I think that's what happened. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can swap this gasket out, add some coolant, and get this switch to work. If not, we'll be ordering a new switch anyway, so we'll swap that out. But that is a good way to start. I'll show you guys how you can jump it to test if your switch is bad, because you can jump the actual plug and your AC should kick on if your switch is bad. So let's go ahead and swap this out, fill some coolant in there, see if we can get this thing to be cold again. All right, so I went ahead and got this universal O-ring kit, about $9. A new unit is probably 15, 25 bucks. Now from the auto parts store, I think they wanted 51 for this, so I went ahead. I'm just gonna order one online, but I wanna test this out and see if we can get the AC working first. And this O-ring, I think I said gasket earlier, but this O-ring is completely flattened and shot. So this new green style one here should do the trick. So let's go ahead and put the new O-ring on, screw this thing down, and then I bought some more coolant, so we'll add some coolant and test the system out. All right, guys, I've got the coolant hooked up, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump our plug with a little wire. You can use a paper clip, just gonna stick it down both sides. That should kick our compressor on. And compressor kicked right on. We are definitely low on coolant, so I'm gonna add some. There is some in there, but it's definitely low. And I'm checking for leaks, and I'm not seeing anything bubbling or leaking right now, so that's good. Well, guys, good news. The AC is blowing cold, so we now know the problem is definitely that low pressure switch. I have one on order right now because it is still leaking, unfortunately. So this is probably not going to last long, maybe a day or so, because it looks like it's leaking pretty bad down in there. But this is how you kind of solve that issue. There is also a way to test your low pressure switch with an ohm reader. I'm not even going to try to do that because I know it's not working and it's leaking. So by jumping that wire, we were able to find out that that is our issue, because the AC is blowing cold, the compressor is kicking on, and obviously that wasn't happening before, and we were able to fill the coolant, which allowed us to get cold AC again. Well, I guess the video is not over because a few days later I got the part in from Rock Auto and it was like 12 bucks with shipping. So I don't know why I didn't just do that from the beginning. Now we can swap this out for a fresh part. There's the part number. I'll leave a link in the description and you can open it up and see it looks exactly like the one we're going to pull out, which we already did pull out. It's got the nice new green ring on there. So we got a nice new O-ring. So let's go ahead and pop this one out, pop a new one in, fill it back up with coolant, and see if we can get a cold car again. And you can see they look identical. This one's obviously covered in coolant because it's leaking. Now you don't want to tighten these down too much because it's aluminum piping. I'm just going to tighten it down with a wrench by hand. So you don't want to torque it or hit it with a electric gun. We're just going to go ahead and here we go, get it nice and snug. And that should be it. Let's go ahead and hook it back up. Let's see what we got. There goes the compressor. We've got enough coolant in there now for compressor to kick on, so that's good. Now we can finish adding our coolant. I think we're in business, guys. This time it shouldn't leak out. Well guys, what a great feeling. The car is blowing cold again and it seems like there's no leaks, at least nothing visible. And if we look down in our sight glass there, we can see the fluid moving. I really hope this helps you guys out there because for 12 bucks I was able to fix my AC and just a little bit of coolant. So I'm back in business, guys. There's a lot more coming on this car. I'm actually going to be doing a full restoration of this engine bay. I already went ahead and did the spark plug, the fuel injectors, a bunch of other things that will be coming out on an up and coming video. And then we're going to go ahead and do the valve cover gasket and a couple other things before completely cleaning this thing down. You guys have an awesome day, a blessed week. I'll catch you on the next video.